And Eliyahu the Tishbite, who was of the sojourners of Gilad, said unto Ahab, As Yahuah, the God of Israel, liveth, before whom I stand, there shall not be dew nor rain these years, but according to my word. And the word of Yahuah came unto him, saying, Get thee hence, and turn thee eastward, and hide thyself by the brook Cherit, that is, before the Jordan. And it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed thee there. So he went and did according to the word of Yahuah, for he went and dwelt by the brook Cherit, and it that is before Jordan. And the ravens brought him bread and flesh in the morning, and bread and flesh in the evening. And he drank of the brook. And it came to pass that after a while that the brook dried up, because there was no rain in the land. And the word of Yahuah came unto him, saying, Arise, get thee to Zarephath, which belongeth to Sidon, and dwell there. Behold, I have commanded a widow there to sustain thee. So he arose and went to Zarephath. And when he came to the gate of the city, behold, a widow was gathering sticks. And he called to her and said, Fetch me, I pray thee, a little water in a vessel, that I may drink. And as she was going to fetch it, he called to her and said, Bring me, I pray thee, a morsel of bread in thy hand. And she said, As Yahuah thy God liveth, I have not a cake, but a handful of meal in the jar, and a little oil in the cruse. And behold, I am gathering 2 sticks, that I may go and dress it for me and my son, that we may eat it, and die. But Eliyahu said unto her, Fear not. Go and do as thou hast said, but make me thereof a little cake first, and bring it forth unto me, and afterwards make for thee and for thy son. For thus saith Yahuah Elohei Israel, the jar of meal shall not waste, neither shall the cruse of oil fail, until the day that Yahuah sendeth rain upon the earth. And she went and did according to the saying of Eliyahu, and she and he and her house did eat many days. The jar of meal wasted not, neither did the cruse of oil fail, according to the word of Yahuah, which he spake by Eliyahu. And it came to pass after these things, that the son of the woman, the mistress of the house, fell sick, and his sickness was so sore that there was no breath left in him. And she said unto Eliyahu, What have I to do with thee, O thou man of Elohim? Thou art come unto me to bring my sin to remembrance, and to slay my son. And he said unto her, Give me thy son. And he took him out of her bosom, and carried him into the chamber where he abode, and laid him upon his bed. And he cried unto Yahuah, and said, O Yahuah, my God, Yahuah Elohai, hast thou also brought evil upon the widow with whom I sojourn, by slaying her son? And he stretched himself upon the child 3 times, and cried unto Yahuah, and said, Yahuah Elohai, I pray thee, let this child's soul come into him again. And Yahuah hearkened unto the voice of Eliyahu, and the soul of the child came unto him again, and he revived. And Eliyahu took the child, and brought him down out of the chamber into the house, and delivered him unto his mother. And Eliyahu said, See, thy son liveth. And the woman said to Eliyahu, Now I know that thou art a man of Elohim, and that the word of Yahuah in thy mouth is truth. And it came to pass, after many days, that the word of Yahuah came unto Eliyahu in the 3rd year, saying, Go, show thyself unto Ahab, and I will send rain upon the earth. And Eliyahu went to show himself unto Ahab, and the famine was sore in Samaria. And Ahab called Obadiah, who was over the household. Now Obadiah feared Yahuah greatly, for it was so when Jezebel cut off the prophets of Yahuah, that Obadiah took 100 prophets and hid them by 50 in a cave, and fed them with bread and water. And Ahab said unto Obadiah, Go through the land unto all the fountains of water, and unto all the brooks, peradventure we may find grass, and save the horses and mules alive, that we lose not all the beasts. So they divided the land between them to pass through it. Ahab went one way by himself, and Obadiah went another way by himself. And as Obadiah was on the way, behold, Eliyahu met him, and he knew him, and fell on his face, and said, Is it thou, my lord, Eliyahu? And he answered him, It is I. Go, tell thy lord, behold, Eliyahu is here. And he said, Wherein have I sinned, that thou wouldst deliver thy servant into the hand of Ahab to slay me? As Yahuah thy God liveth, there is no nation or kingdom whither my Lord hath not sent to seek thee. And when they said, He is not here, he took an oath of the kingdom and nation, that they found thee not. And now thou sayest, Go, tell thy Lord, behold, Eliyahu. Hey! And it will come to pass, as soon as I am gone from thee, that the Spirit of Yahuah will carry thee whither I know not. And so when I come and tell Ahab, and he cannot find thee, he will slay me. But I, thy servant, fear Yahuah from my youth. Was it not told, my Lord, that I did what I did when Jezebel slew the prophets of Yahuah? How I hid 100 men of Yahuah's prophets by 50 in a cave, and fed them with bread and water. And now thou sayest, Go, tell thy Lord, behold, Eliyahu, and he will slay me. And Eliyahu said, As Yahuah Sabaoth liveth, before whom I stand, I will surely show myself unto him today. So Obadiah went to meet Ahab, and told him, and Ahab went to meet Eliyahu. And it came to pass, when Ahab saw Eliyahu, that Ahab said unto him, Is it thou, thou troubler of Israel? And he answered, I have not troubled Israel, but thou and thy father's house, in that ye have forsaken the commandments of Yahuah, and that thou followed the Baalim. Now therefore send and gather to me all Israel unto Mount Carmel, and the prophets of Baal 450, and the prophets of Asherah 400, that eat at Jezebel's table. So Ahab sent unto all the children of Israel, and gathered the prophets together unto Mount Carmel. And Eliyahu came near unto all the people, and said, How long go ye limping between two sides? If Yahuah be God, follow him, but if Baal, then follow him. And the people answered him not a word. Then said Eliyahu unto the people, I, even I only, am left a prophet of Yahuah, but Baal's prophets are 450 men. Let them therefore give us 2 bullocks, and let them choose 1 bullock for themselves, and cut it in pieces, and lay it on the wood, and put no fire under, and I will dress the other bullock, and lay it on the wood, and put no fire under. And call ye on the name of your God, and I will call on the name Yahuah. And the Elohim that answereth by fire, let him be Elohim. And all the people answered and said, It is well spoken. And Eliyahu said unto the prophets of Baal, Choose you 1 bullock for yourselves, and dress it first, for ye are many, and call on the name of your God, but put no fire under. And they took the bullock which was given them, and they dressed it, and called on the name of Baal from morning even unto noon, saying, O Baal, hear us. But there was no voice, nor that any that answered. and they leaped about the altar which was made. And it came to pass at noon that Eliyahu mocked them, and said, Cry aloud, for he is an Elohim. Either he is musing, or he is gone aside, or he is on a journey, or peradventure he sleepeth and must be awaked. And they cried aloud, and cut themselves after their manner with knives and lances, till the blood gushed out upon them. And it was so, when midday was past, that they prophesied until the time of the offering of the evening oblation. But there was neither voice, nor any to answer, nor any that regarded. And Eliyahu came unto all the people, Come near unto me. And all the people came near unto him. And he repaired the altar of Yahuah that was thrown down. And Eliyahu took 12 stones according to the number of the tribes of the sons of Yaakov, unto whom the word of Yahuah came, saying, Israel shall be thy name. And with the stones he built an altar in the name of Yahuah, and he made a trench about the altar, as great as would contain 2 measures of seed. And he put this wood in order, and cut the bullock in pieces, and laid it on the wood. And he said, Fill 4 jars with water, and pour it on the wood burnt offering, and on the wood. And he said, Do it the second time. And they did it the second time. And he said, Do it the third time. And they did it the third time. And the waters ran around about the altar, and he filled the trench also with water. And it came to pass at the time of the offering of the evening oblation, of the Tamid offering of the evening, that Eliyahu the prophet came near and said, O Yahuah, the God of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Israel, O Yahuah, Elohei Abraham, of Yitzhak, and of Israel, let it be known this day that thou art Elohim in Israel, and that I am thy servant, and that I have done all these things at thy word. Hear me, Yahuah. Hear me, that this people may know that thou, Yahuah, art God, Elohim, and that thou hast turned their heart back again. Then the fire of Yahuah fell, and consumed the burnt offering, and the wood, and the stones, and the dust, and licked up the water that was in the trench. And when all the people saw it, they fell on their faces. They said, Yahuah, Hu ha Elohim, Yahuah, Hu ha Elohim.